From industrial robots to medical equipment, drones, toys or domestic appliances, robotics and artificial intelligence are increasingly becoming a part of our daily life. The European Parliament is the first institution in the world trying to legislate on legal and ethical issues related to artificial intelligence.
Il y a une révolution en marche puisque déjà il y a beaucoup de robots, il y en aura beaucoup à l'avenir et ils seront présents dans tous les domaines de la vie. J'ai réussi à convaincre la commission juridique de créer un groupe de travail pour justement s'occuper des implications juridiques mais aussi éthiques que la robotique aurait sur nos sociétés.
In Pisa, the Sant'Anna Institute, an important centre for robotics, is part of the European project RoboLaw. Here, researchers are studying the question of robots' liability and other legal aspects. For them, the interest of the European Parliament in such issues is positive and paves the way for a new approach towards robotics, even if the task is complicated.
La robotica è un mondo estremamente vasto, quindi che un approccio troppo generale rischia di non arrivare al cuore dei problemi.
Andrea Bertolini is an expert in private law. For him, robots are not like any other product, though current laws are applied to them.
Those laws were developed having different kinds of devices in mind, so the solutions they bring about may not be the best solutions when it comes to robotics.
In case of an accident caused by a robot, a driverless car for example, who is liable?
En principe, le chauffeur n'a plus de responsabilité, donc se pose la question qui va porter l'assurance.
Is it the producer? Is it the programmer? Is it the user? That is a very complicated and expensive question to answer. It makes much more sense to hold liable the party that is best placed to minimize that cost and minimize that risk. This is what I call a risk management approach. In that scenario, I or the producer could purchase insurance covering all costs associated with that liability.
Not only are more and more autonomous robots getting closer to the market, but in laboratories, engineers are designing robots with the capacity to learn from their environment, their experience, and to take independent decisions.
Prendi la bottiglia, per favore.
Dans ce cas-là, se pose la question, est-ce que c'est toujours le programmeur qui est responsable de l'action puisque l'environnement a une influence sur le robot?
For the European Parliament, a possible answer might be to give that category of robots an e-personality.
Electronic personhood means treating robots as corporations, so a legal entity that has some rights and obligations that are purely instrumental to pursue a specific economic interest of a human being.
Another major concern for the European Parliament is the ethical issues raised by robotics, not least the dependency relationship that might develop between a human and a robot, in particular in the case of vulnerable people.
Bisogna essere attenti a non indurre persone vulnerabili a credere che il robot sta effettivamente avendo delle emozioni che come macchina non può avere.
Finally, could legislating on all these issues hamper innovation?
Al contrario, potrà rappresentare un volano per la crescita in questo settore, perché la certezza giuridica favorisce la ricerca e anche lo sviluppo industriale.
Developing standards is of strategic relevance because those standards will emerge. They might become American standards, they might be international standards. If they are European standards, it's clear that European industries will be at an advantage.
Nous sommes à un bon moment puisque les États membres n'ont pas encore fait de législation, donc nous pourrons créer un cadre et les États membres pourront s'en inspirer pour avoir les règles qui s'appliquent dans toute l'Union européenne.